It's Thursday. We're back for some more Football Manager. We may or may not finish season number 5. We're certainly going to try. Should be rather interesting. Just going to do a refresh on the page. No, I'm a tad bit late, but it is what it is. But we're here now, and that's what matters. And we've got a really exciting stream coming up because we're doing the knockout round of the Europa League against Monaco. Back-to-back with Inter Milan. A league, very, very important league game in between that. We're in March. We're going to hit this continue button. We're going to roll right on into this. We're going straight into this tactical mean. They're playing a flat 4-4-2. And we are going to not really put our best foot forward because the Inter Milan match is more important to us. We want to make sure we qualify for the Champions League. So we can do a bit of rotation here. So we'll bring in Dallamura. And we only get 7 subs. Now, Serginho Dest is injured. He's out for a couple more weeks. Pirola's out for another 10 more days. And Diaz is out, but we'll return to training tomorrow. So that's pretty good overall. We're going to bring Bell in, I think. Run him out wide. We're going to run Orisatanio. Actually, no, we'll run Cancellieri still out there. We're also going to look for Emmanuel is going to play. We're going to put him in this ball-winning midfielder role and have him park the bus there in front of the defense. Bove has to play because we're trying to get him to so many matches. We'll let him play as a Mitsala. That's fine. Nicolo can stay. And then we're looking for Cavalieri. Maybe we put Cavalieri in for Nicolo. Let's do that. Leave Raimondo up front. Now, we don't really have a lot of options in the back, so we'll probably bring on Luca Ranieri as a substitute. We're going to grab just the strikers. Just the strikers. Tackle hard, weak foot. Back to the team select page. We're going to run Titas in goal. We're going to lock this in. Let's see what we can do. Throw a bunch of trust statements down. They're motivated. Let's hit the tunnel. Kick off. Shout some encouragement. Let's see what we can do, boys. Don't tell me they literally just scored in the first 18 seconds. That would be absurd. Thank you. That would have been literally the worst way to start. Yeah, he's offside. Not by a lot, but he's offside. Phew! Let's try to recover some of this. Now, under my instruction set, they were going to still keep all that for now. Cancellieri gets the ball. Oh, nice cross over to Raimondo. Couldn't really get a header on it, though. Gutierrez. Oh, it's a great 1-2 give and go, and Raimondo is there. And he's offside anyway. Good little bit of play by us in that highlight. Oh, great steal by Bove. And that's a great ball to Raimondo. He's one-on-one with the keeper, and he fires, and it just gets blocked, and he doesn't do it right. Oh, that would have been sick. Cancellieri. Scalvini grazed it off the bar. We're looking pretty deadly here in the opening minutes. I'm liking our chances from this. Let's keep the pressure going. Another highlight for us. Cavalieri just gave that away. Not the smartest decision. Giordalicio is going to recover that. Bove. Oh, that's a great run through by Kenshi. We get a goal, boys. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes, let's go. Can you believe it? The number 10, Cancellieri at its finest, puts us in front 10 minutes in. We never did a sound check. There we go. We got a sound check in. We're good to go. Another highlight, starting with them. Oh, we get a win high up the pitch. Cancellieri through again. One-on-one with the keeper, left-footed. De Gea. Now, why De Gea is there, I have no idea. He was at Man United, was at Inter Milan, and then left there to go to Monaco. Interesting. We're gonna have to do some rotation. So like Gutierrez is gonna have to come out. We're gonna have to rotate probably Bove out. And we're gonna rotate Raimondo out as well, probably. Those are gonna be our 3 subs in the second half, assuming we don't have to use a sub for another reason. And they've got all the possession. We've got 5 shots, 3 on target, a 0.63 XG, the Spider 37% possession. And so we're looking pretty solid right now, despite only being 1 goal up. And we are playing away, by the way. So the crowd is obviously not on our side. Cancellieri, free kick. Bove picks it up. In the midfield, Gutierrez, Cavalieri. Oh, it's a great ball to Bell, and he was trying to lay it off to Raimondo, but the defender got in the way. Scalvini. I love this freeform flow passing and this attacking that we have right now. I mean, this is fantastic. Let's see if we can get another one. If we can go 2-0 up right before the half, that'd be incredible. Almost a steal high up the pitch. So they're getting all this possession, but they're not doing anything with it from what I can tell. They're just like doing this passing back and forth from the backfield, and we're just trying to high press, get the ball back. Vitas. Booting it forward. Oh, almost stolen again. Now this is a quick one, give and go. Oh, that's a great save. Turning it round there. As headed away. Bell heads it away. Raimondo. Oh, Cancellieri should be free here. He's got to beat 1 guy, but he's going to go all the way to the sideline. Bove. Bell went for glory. 7 shots, 4 on target, 0.68 XG. That's how we're going to end the half. We're going to praise the lads. I'm pleased we've created loads. We're doing fantastic. Come on. Literally everybody's playing top drawer right now. That was a bad pass, though. Bove, Cancellieri. Big run to Bell. He's 3. Oh. Not sure what he was going to be able to really do with that, but it was still pretty awesome to see. We're going to start to make some subs here very quickly. Raimondo is exhausted. So we're going to bring on Maldini here, run him as an inverted winger, put Bell up front. That'll be change number 1. Bove giving us that amazing assist for the goal. Great block. Who was that? That was Delamura. Bove's gonna have to come off next. And so let's go ahead and do that. Put the Veen in. Cavalier, we're gonna burn down because we're gonna put in Nicolo for the next game. And then I would like to take off Gutierrez. Put in Luca Ranieri. We're gonna wait to do that a little bit, though. And so in the 70th minute, we'll make that. That'll be a 3 changes off the trot. Hopefully that is enough. Now, if we can get one more goal here, that would be fantastic. I don't know that we're going to be able to pull that off, but we're going to hope we can. And the key is to not concede. We would love to win the first leg. I'd like to win it 2-0. And we should be able to win this because, you know, we're playing really well. Oh. Offside. Offside by Cancellieri. Aguilar, Perez. Come on. Sassi. Good job by Delamere to win that ball back. Let's push this forward. Surging forward, hopefully. Let's see it. There we go. Bell, back to Cancellieri. He's in looking for some help. Maldini. We've got that second goal, boys. Let's go. Yes. 2-0 up. This is the way that you start a stream. Coming out of the gate with flying colors. Beautiful header. Beautiful give and go. Those two guys are fan-freaking-tastic. Now we're going to boot that up. Or sorry, we're going to boot it up to Bell. That was Titas, my bad. We're learning to speak here, right? Oh, great ball to Davina Maldini, and he hits that. Oh, my lord. Maybe we can get 3. 10 shots, 0.95 XG, 2 goals, no possession. But all the highlights. We've made our 3 subs. Cancellieri providing that goal as well as the second assist. He's on fire. Maldini coming in and immediately making a huge impact with his substitution. And we're doing the business. This is actually really cool. Perez. And Titas says, no, you're not getting by me today. Holding, looking where to boot this ball. What's he going to do with it? He's going to roll it out to Delamura. Gives it back to the keeper. He boots it up to Maldini. Oh, great run by Ranieri, but terrible ball placement by Maldini. The defender intercepts that. Now they get a counter. High up the pitch. Devine. Bell. Displaced. Bell's still trying to get that ball back. Looking pretty bad right now. Oh, my lord. That was on a volley. And thank God he was well wide. They've had a whole bunch of yellow cards, I just noticed, too. Woo! 4 minutes. Can we hold on? Make it 2-0 for 4 minutes. Famous last words when they score a goal immediately. Or we give away a penalty. Ugh. Can we hold on at 2-0? I always jinx myself like this. Come on, Titas. Big save. Big save, Titas. Big save. Well, it couldn't be perfect. Not a 2-0 win. We gave up a PK. Kind of dumbly. In the dying embers of the game. That's really unfortunate, actually. At least we're still going to get the win, though. That's going to make our business in the second game a little more difficult to achieve. We'll still clap for that, though. Great job. We got the win. Wasn't the win we wanted, but it's the win we got. We're going to hit this post-match conference here. And that was fantastic. They got the draws for the semifinal and quarterfinal. I don't know why they're showing us that. We don't even know who went through yet. 2-day break. Inter Milan, 3-day break. Monaco round 2. It's back to back to back to back. It's brutal. This is a brutal run right now. This run is going to basically define the season. Now, there's some housekeeping we want to try to figure out if we can start doing this. So, make this 60. We're going to start working on some of these loans while we still can. So they don't even really want any money for him, so we're going to try to buy Aristotanio if we can. If that's really all they want for him, we'll buy him. Okay, that was easy. Let's see if we can get Cancellieri that way. Who else? Bove we're buying. We're going to try to buy Aristotanio. Indica, I would like to actually keep on loan if we can. Devine, we're not going to keep next year. The other one is... Can we find out how much they want for him? No. Dest, we would like to keep if we can. No, we don't want that. I want an optional future fee. We want to start round number 1 of this now while we try to figure it out. Yeah, that should be enough for now. Europa League draw. View the draw. Draw the teams. We're going to get Leipzig or Granada, which ain't that bad. You know, I just realized something. We have some money in the bank now. Let's see if we can go buy Aristotanio right now. Just get this out of the way. We might be able to just get that, make that happen now. Inter Milan. Now, you failed to beat Inter in the last 5 outings. Are you confident being able to end the hoodoo? The hoodoo? Sure, we can end the hoodoo. They're third. Do you think there's a chance they take all the points? It's that simple. We got to try our best. You must then worry that any loss. We're a strong group. I think we'll be fine. I'm here to discuss questions on my team. Why have you been so good away from home? Our style lends us up to it. Are you considering rotating the squad? We all know how big that match is. You managed a win in your midweek clash against Monaco. Inter Milan, they know what they're going to play. Will you be looking to take a time? Yeah. I'm confident in our approach. I hate those kind of questions. After the game midweek, do you worry about the side? No. They're ready to go. We're playing Inter. What's the comment on rumors of other head coaches? Now, they're in 3rd place. We're in 4th place, okay? We win, we leapfrog them. And then we further separate ourselves from the people chasing us for Champions League spots, right? We're on 63 points. They're on 64 points. We're trying to get further away from Fiorentina and Napoli and guarantee us some Champions League soccer, right? So this is extremely important if we can get the points here. Remove and exclude optional future fee of 45. Well, we'll make the offer anyway. These are the kind of things we got to do to go figure out if we can get this to work. See, they'll take that, no problem. Okay, so we can bring, if we can bring back Cancellieri Maldini on loan again, and then we can bring back, we can buy Aristotanio. That's huge. All right, I'll pay 60 for him. How about that? We need to bring him back because we have a defender problem. The Juventus win, Udinese win, Lazio win. Putting some pressure now. They're still 10 points adrift. Not really 10 points, but they're adrift by 5th and 6th by quite a bit. We're pretty much, at this point, guaranteed Europa League again, but I really would like to have Champions League. Right. And Torino are like they're going to get relegated again. Gutierrez looking pretty good. Yeah, this is going to be a real tough run of games here. Everybody's exhausted. So Indica is going to come in for Galvini. And then we bring in Devine. Bove has to play. And then Nicolo's going to come in. Maldini's going to come in. We're going to leave Cancellieri in because he's still really fit. And Diaz can return to the lineup, it looks like. That's positive. Dest is still out. And Pirola is still out. Okay. And we also promised him a new contract. We're going to do that eventually. We know what Inter Milan's going to do. The question is, can we stop this? The answer is, I don't know. But we're going to try our best. 3 at the back. 3 up front. Very narrow. I'm going to turn that on from the get-go. Bell's exhausted, so we're going to run Raimondo, and then we may flip them out. We'll see. So yeah, let's submit this. A draw here is huge as well, by the way. Right? We don't want Inter to get in front of us. We want to either draw or win. A win would be massive. We are first in the form standings. Let's see if we can take this good bit to the San Siro. Encourage the lads. It is pouring rain. Titas, Gutierrez. Come on. We are so tired, too. We're gassed from doing all this because we lost some people and we couldn't do our real, true squad rotation we had hoped for. We're kind of running a bit on fumes here. And with the type of aggressive style that we play, where we run a lot, and this is going to be so hard to get points in this game. This is not going to be easy. Cancellieri beat his man almost. Goalkeeper now. Farines to... They're going to build from the back. They play... Oh my god. I'm really not liking this right now. Oh my lord. Immobile is the top scorer in Serie A right now by a lot. I think he's almost 10 goals in front of second place. Like, he scores a shit ton. So... we only have 29% possession. There's like nothing. Granted, it's only been 7 minutes, but still. Raimondo! Give and go. There you go. Great ball to Cancellieri. Come on. Find a space. Get some help. Nicolo, top of the box. Gutierrez, back to Nicolo. Bove. Not sure what was happening there. They got Ben Tanker in the middle. I'd like to know what they're playing positionally. We're trying to pass that ball into space. I don't know that it's working well. They're being very possession conscious and patient. We are not. We are immediately attacked. Oh, that's a great give and go to Raimondo. Let's go. Thunderous goal. Woo! Yeah. Oh my lord. Beautiful passing. Great run by Raimondo. Slot right between the defenders. They had no idea who was supposed to mark him. And we get through with a goal in 13 minutes here, and we're going off with a cracker. Absolutely fantastic bit of play. Oh, it's so beautiful. That is huge for us. Oh, and they got denied what looked like a sitter of a goal on the free kick, or sorry, the corner kick. On the set piece. Okay, so they're playing an AP. Okay, they got a poacher. That's a very interesting setup they've got going. I mean, it makes sense. Just interesting. Oh my god, he got inside. Oh, thank Lord that Titas is a good goalkeeper. So their wingbacks are going to push high up the pitch to give them that width in the attacking phase. So if we can try to punish that fast, that'd be great. But you can see how gassed we are and how they are basically are totally fit. Pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing, and we get like no ball possession. It's okay though, as long as we make it count. One shot, one on target, bam, a goal. 0.23 XG. They got 1 XG. They really should be having a goal, and I'm saying that, and they're probably gonna score now. Ooh. Oh my god, clearance. Thank you. Raimondo. Oh, Cancellieri, come on. Find space. If he was not so tired, he probably would have been able to beat his man there. The guy's got an incredible amount of pace. Tell Maldini to mark Wilfred Singo. I don't think so. You know, Gutierrez is gassed from the last game, so we're going to have to move him off pretty fast, along with Cancellieri. Let's go ahead and take him off now, because we're going to need him in the next game. He needs to be fit. Cancellieri, we're going to take off and bring on Orisatanio. We're going to leave Maldini out there. And then the question is, do we bring on Bell or not? Considering Raimondo did get a goal, I feel like we just stick with Raimondo, run Bell in the next game exclusively. It's a great bit of play there. Another highlight. Not for us, it looks like, unfortunately. Oh, maybe it is. Maldini, Davine. Oh. It looked like that was so promising. We are looking deadlier than we did before, but also stats-wise, Inter Milan look really scary with a 1.35 XG with not a goal yet. 13 shots, 8 on target, too. Titas with a 7.5 rating really shows you that the keeper's doing everything he possibly can to keep us in this game. I don't know why Ranieri's sitting on that ball like that. Oh my god, really? Okay. Phew. Raimondo was the intended receiver, and he does not do well heading the ball against really tall center backs. Oh my lord, that should have been a goal too. All right, we were just doing really badly here. Hold on, we need to change this. Taking this back off. Let's engage not so high up the pitch anymore either. Let's try to save some energy here. We're running around a lot, and we're not doing well for the amount of running we're running because we're not getting the ball a lot. Oh my lord, dude. The amount, like, this is an onslaught. 15 shots, 8 on target, a 1.62 XG. It's incredible. They're literally getting FM'd by me. Cancellieri's on a 6.4. We're going to immediately replace that. We need to get something offensively going, so that's an immediate change out. Oh my lot, dude, that was ridiculous. They just, I'm not even gonna say it or entertain saying it. Come on. Another block, another corner. They have to break through, you think. Oh my lord, Titas. What, you're like the Incredible Hulk right now. Risatanio, Fiordalicio, Indica. Oh, that's a great opportunity for Risatanio, and I thought that was going to be a goal. How did he screw that up? A golden opportunity against the run of play. And Indica tries to do something with that. We need to take off Dallamura for sure. Bring Scalvini in. We got to rotate them out. Get our defenders to be fast. And I think the next sub we'll do is Bove. Bring on Emmanuel. He's a much better defensive player as a holding, ball-winning midfielder. Let's do that as well. Oh, I can't. I already made too many subs. Damn it. I just got to hope that Bove is good enough. Hold the line, Bove. Hold the line. Barella hits the wall. Oh, my lord. Oh, great. Now what do we do with it? Oh, come on. See it. See it. See it. Top right. Ah, too late. Literally man of the match is Titas, if we somehow pull this through. 36% possession, a 1 goal. Terrible by Maldini. They have a 2.27 XG with 0 goals, 20 shots, and 9 on target. It's ridiculous. Like, it's incredible. I would be so furious if I was playing as Inter Milan right now. I would be livid. "77 minutes played. And we just gotta hold on." They make 3 subs in the 80th minute. Singo with the ball again, starting the highlights. Skinner, Barella. Oh, there it is where they split our guy off, and then I'm really... Okay, corner, fine. Mark up. Mark up. Oh my god! That's like the 4th time I've seen a highlight like that. It's ridiculous. A 268 XG, 11 shots on target, a goose egg up there on the scoreboard. 87 minutes played. I'm not even gonna shout anything. I don't want to touch anything. I want to praise them. We'll praise the lads. Praise the lads. Come on. 2 minutes of extra time. 30 seconds left on the clock. Inter have the ball. Can we hold on and eke out a 1-0 win? This would be ridiculously insane. Being 2-1 to Monaco. 1-0 here. No, Immobile. Oh, and Titas picks it up. Oh, I think we've done it. He rolls it to Scalvini. Dribbles forward. Gives it to Devine. Fiordalicio. Back to Scalvini. Ref, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. We did it! We held on to a 1-0 win against Inter Milan. We are now in 3rd place in the league. This is incredible. Oh my god, dude. I'm on cloud 9 right now. This couldn't be going any better. I don't want to jinx it, but oh my lord, dude. Back-to-back wins. This is incredible. 29 games played. We're on 66 points. We're now 2 points clear from Inter. We have to see how Fiorentina and Napoli do, but we look like we might have secured, and we can secure a Champions League spot for next year. And we are 1 game away from going through. I don't want to pay installments. I'll do 5 up front on 1-5. I'll do 2 on that, 5 on that. Okay, if we're doing that, I'll do 3 on this and remove that. It looks like we can buy a Risatanio. Oh my god, dude, this is crazy. Titas was man of the match. And Raimondo is fantastic. That was incredible. Oh, we can totally do this. Yeah, done. Like, I don't even want to negotiate that. Done. Aristotanio is now ours. Now we got 3 days. Then we play Monaco, and then we got 2 days, and we play Calgary. I don't care if you're unhappy with Bove's loan agreement because we're buying him. We got 6 more games to play. So Fiorentina and Napoli win. So we're still clear from them. So that's good. Looks like Juventus are going to run away with the title again. Now we got to hope some of these loans come through officially. We're still working on trying to get Dest in here. Yes! Cancellieri's loan is extended. That's huge. Can't afford to buy him yet, but we're going to try to. I gotta hope Maldini's loan gets extended. And Indica's loan offer was accepted. So that's good. We can bring him back in, hopefully. Hopefully he'll say yes. Come on, Indica. You're going to play in the Champions League next year. Don't you like this group of young lads? Milan dropped points against Calgary. Roma draw. And so now we are within striking distance of second place, potentially, too, along with Inter. Now let's see if we can do the business in this second knockout round. It's going to be difficult. And Maldini's loan is confirmed to be extended as well. Perfect. So we got both our loanees back. We're trying to get Indica. We're trying to get Dest back on loan. We bought Aristotanio. And we're currently working on bringing Dest back into the club. See if they'll take that. We're just trying to finagle it. Trying to finesse it. All right, press conference. I'm delighted to stay here. All right, let's go out there. We're 2 for 3. Can we be 3 for 3? Can we do the unthinkable? Can we go the distance? And Aristotanio will come into the club on 2 million wage. We got 2 loan signings. We got Aristotanio being bought. Gashed upper leg, that's fine. To Napoli, that's fine. Finish scouting this goalkeeper, and he's not as good as our other goalkeeper, and so we're totally okay to skip him. This is incredible. Literally incredible. We got a save point. We know Nicolo's pretty good. He rejected it. Okay, so we're gonna have to work on him. We're gonna have to work on Indica. That's fine. That's why we're doing it in March now, to see what we can do. All right, so we have to run Fiordalicio. I don't really have a choice there, okay? Maldini, Cancelliere, Raimondo, we're gonna play all those guys. We're gonna put Bell in, actually, I think. Nicolo, Bove has to play. We're gonna do this. Scalvini goes in. Indica's fits. We'll let him play. Diaz is actually fit now. So remember, we can only have 7 subs. So yeah, who do I replace for him? Because I need Luca and I need Delamura in here. Maybe we just don't run Diaz in this game. That may be the answer, actually. We just, even though we have Diaz, maybe we don't run him. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We have to just not run him. We're gonna just take the risk. Turn off pass into space. We have to just do what we did last time. Again, that's all we gotta do. We just gotta do it one more time. We can do this. And Fiordalicio's not gonna make the whole match. I think we're gonna switch him with Luca. How old is he? 26? Yeah, we can probably get rid of him. Miguel is wanted by a fuck ton of people. What's his contract? Till 28? Lewis! How you doing, Lewis? How's the save going today? It's going absolutely fantastically. We are having the best time, and I'm not even over-exaggerating. We started the stream with the first round against Monaco in the knockout stage of the Europa League. We won 2-1. We're about to play the second leg. And before this game, we played Inter Milan in the league, and we won that game 1-0. So we won 2-1 against Monaco round 1. We beat Inter Milan 1-0 in the league to go into 3rd place in the league now. And now we're about to do round number 2 against Monaco, and we're hoping to go through in the Europa League to the next stage. That's our goal now. And this game's at home. Famous last words. So we're hoping we can pull through here. So I'm very excited. I hope your day's going well. My day's going fantastically right now. Yeah, we really are. This was the, like I said last stream, right? This was going to be the hardest part of the season, and it was also going to be season defining, right? And maybe even club defining. And we're literally killing it right now. We're 2 for 3. 2 for 3. Now, can we be 3 for 3? That's what we're going to try to do. This would be massive. Oh, and also we had some really good news, too, in the transfer window stuff, right? So in March, I try to renew my loans, because you can get them way cheaper and get better loan deals in March, usually. And so we brought Cancellieri's confirmed next year on loan again, along with Maldini. And we bought Aristitanio for 5 million euros, or dollars, sorry. I have it in dollars, not euros. So we bought Aristitanio for next summer. He was on loan with us. Now we got him permanently. And we got Maldini and Cancellieri back on loan. And Bell! Oh, I thought he was going to put that in. No, he's from Inter. The kid from Chelsea's Bell. There's 2 kids from Chelsea. There's there's 3. Indica, who's the defender, Bell, who's the forward, he's 21, and then Dest are all from Chelsea. So we bought Aristitanio from Inter Milan. He was our backup for Cancellieri on the right side. Cancellieri's from Roma. He's on loan next year again. Maldini from AC Milan is on loan again for the following season. And of course, Indica goes and gets a freaking yellow card. So we're looking pretty good. We're trying to bring Indica and Dest back in on loan. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. We're still trying. That hasn't happened yet. We're working it. We're actively working it. It's also really weird to me to see De Gea like playing for Monaco, but that's okay. Cancellieri with a run. Oh, and he hits the post. That would have been crazy. We don't have possession. We didn't have possession the last game either, but we've got 4 shots with a .44 XG 25 minutes in. We got a lot of tired legs, but we're going to hopefully see this through. And we're 6 games away from signing Bove permanently as well. Oh, Bell should be... Oh, my God. And we still don't know what our transfer budget is going to be next year. We still haven't seen our youth intake officially. So those are some things that are going to come through. And that just cracked off the bar again. Maldini dispatched on the turn. You almost feel a goal coming right now. I don't know about you, but I can feel it. We're just doing so well. We're getting all these highlights. Oh, great ball! Oh, are you kidding me? Now here's the question. Indica's fit, but he got the yellow, so do we take the chance and leave him out there, or do we give up a substitution to take him off in the second half? That's a question. I'm inclined to leave him out there. It would be nice if we get a goal before halftime. You know, we're on a 1-1 XG. Having said that, we FM'd the living shit out of Inter Milan in that game. They had a 2.56 XG with no goals. And my goalkeeper had an 8.0 rating. It was absurd. That's a huge ball to Bell. And unfortunately, Pavard was able to catch up to him. I'm liking how we're playing, though. Come on. Find a way. Find a way, Emmanuel. Find a way. Oh, and he almost did. It's nice when it goes your way. Yes, Lewis, it very is. It really sucks when it doesn't, though, right? Another header by Scalvini goes right over the freaking bar. We got 7s all up front. Another highlight to us that is immediately lost. I really don't know how this is going to end up, because statistics-wise, we should be winning. I'm a little nervous that we haven't scored yet. Because if they get some fluke goal, that's going to really take the wind out of our sails, like, a lot. Whereas if we can get a goal here... This is a very long highlight of not showing a lot, which makes me very nervous, because the end of the highlight's here and it's them. And they scored a goal. God damn it! Against the run of play, too. Alright, we're gonna have to try to build some character here and somehow turn this around. A .16 XG and they get a goal. Blocked. Blocked again. I celebrated too early. A 143 XG, 41% possession. Maldini's tired, I know that. Everybody's exhausted. Come on, let's tie it up before the end of the half. We definitely can't. Oh, that's a great run by Bove, which is not something he does. I don't think they do. They don't count. It's just based on pure number of goals scored, unfortunately. Because if it did, I'd be really happy because I got 2. I don't want to rip into them because we were playing well. We just have to persevere and stay focused, and we can get a goal. We can get a goal. I know we can get at least a goal. If we get at least a goal, we should be okay. This is where we probably should have brought in what's his name? Diaz. Okay, we're going to take him off of defend. We're going to bring in Raimondo. Put Bell there as an inside forward. Confirm that. We're going to take Bove off. Let's put Devine on for Bove. Let's do that now, actually. Let's get some more attacking going on. And Indica almost had something there. Come on. Giordalicio is us. That's right. We were gonna take him off, so we have to do that. He's playing like dog shit. That's all I can do. We're just gonna have to hope we can grind this out now with what we've got on the field. Great bit of passing. More players surging forward. Nicolo, not sure why he went for goal there. 16 shots, 5 on target, a 2-0 XG. This is what we did to Inter Milan before. Except we were winning 1-0 and they didn't score with a 2 XG. Work the ball into the box. Let's get some higher shot percentages, maybe. I don't know what we can do here. Encourage again. We have to go get a goal. We need a goal. Is he gonna get sent off? If they gift us this, okay. Come on. Nicolo is going toward the far post for Scalvini out there. He's going to do it again with Devine, and De Gea makes a crucial save. Corner kick now. Nicolo, come on. Nope. Oh my god, a 2-2. This is exactly a mirror image of our last game, except we're now the ones getting FM. Come on. I don't know what else to do. I'm throwing bodies forward. We have 20 shots, for crying out loud. I know 7 are on target. That's why I put the work the ball into the box in there. What more can we do? And the worst part is we're going to draw. We're going to have to play more of this game in order to, like, we need a goal. Oh! Come on, give it to us. I know that's so offside, but just give it to us. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, way offside. Uh-oh. Okay. Guys, we need to do something. Come on. A goal. We need a goal. Okay, why did you pass that there? I am throwing bodies forward. Ugh. 242 XG. 4 minutes of added time. We are beyond exhausted. And we're going to go to extra time here. Oh, great. And now Vollen's going to just do something nuts on the counterattack. I hope not. Come on, steal the ball back. Okay. Bell is in the clear. He needs help, though. Found Nicolo, and... Oh, my lord, let's go! Emmanuel! A bunch of crazy ricochets, but we freaking did it. We needed a goal, and we certainly got one. Oh, my lord. I don't care how scrappy and dirty that was. That was crazy. Oh, my God. Thank the Lord. And out of nowhere, out of nothing came something. That's incredible. And ref, please blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Yes, we did it. We're going to go through. I don't care that we draw. Deserved. Thank you. Yes, it was definitely deserved. Oh, my lord. Woo. That was huge. We get another 1.4 million. Yeah, you are beyond. I'm beyond elated as a 24-year-old that you did that. He's a defensive ball-winning midfielder, and he just is in the box and just scores that. That's like on another. That's on another level. Like that was just too cool. No, come on. I'm trying to get the music back. Why is this so broken? Sometimes I hate Windows 11. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I absolutely hate it. See, now it doesn't want to work. Why don't you want to work? Let's go back. Oh, go here. That's what we have to do. I have to do this all over again. Come all the way over here. Come back to this. Then I can click this, and then I can hit play. We'll go to that one. No, here. There we go. All right, that's back. Let's attend this press conference. The fairy tale continues. It's brilliant. It's a great feeling. Today's results decide advance to the next round. As long as we're in it, we got a chance to win it. I remain confident of keeping him here. I don't want him going anywhere. He's been fantastic for us. So let's just go look at the schedule again, right? So a win here, a draw, which means we advance. So now we got to play two Serie A games, and then we're going to get either Leipzig or Granada. I really hope it's Granada, but Leipzig's going to be another really tough opponent in the quarterfinal. And we're going to get Parma sandwiched in between there, which isn't that bad. And then after that, we're going to have this death run, okay? We got to play Milan, Fiorentina, Roma, Juve, and Milan again. Well, this is a Coppa Italia, actually. I take that back. So that's not in the league, but still, that's annoying that we have to play that because we're also in that too. I completely forgot. It's the semifinal second leg, and we got humiliated 3-1. So we're not going to play anybody useful in that game whatsoever because the Fiorentina game is crucial in our ability to hold on to fourth place because they are right here alongside of us, along with Napoli. So if we can steal points away from them, that'll help us. So it's coming down to the wire. We're going to try to finish the season, I think, tonight. I don't have work tomorrow, so that helps. But like I always say, if the bad juju starts to flow, we have to stop it. No, I don't want future fee after matches played. I want an optional future fee that I'm never going to actually pay. I'm not even going to suggest it. I'm just going to make the offer and see if that can happen. 3-day weekend? Yep, yeah, for me it's a 3-day weekend. Yes, I'm very excited. We're going to do 1 for all, 2 training here. So we are playing Leipzig. That's going to be kind of hard. We're going to have to deal with it. A lot of the guys that were on injury are now coming back. We have an international break here. New record for gate receipts. That's good. We know Craig would be better, but he's English and I already have 3 goalkeeping coaches. I have an extra goalkeeper coach I don't even want. Right. Nobody's on the naughty list. We're going to praise this up and down. I just realized I have to go check my budget. We are stuck at 0, and we're paying up to 22 on 26. That's not too bad. One thing I wanted to check, though, was we got to make sure we get Bove's 30 games in. He's still stuck on 24. So we got to get 6 more in. We're kind of running out of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna barely get that settled. Yeah, Eddie Salcido is happy to show back up. You rejected our contract, buddy. Just out of curiosity. Oh, that offer was accepted for Dest. Now, if Dest actually wants to come back, that'd be even better. And they pay you 4 mil. Who's paying me 4 mil? I'm confused now. What do you mean? I'm confused now. The loan deal for 30 games? Are you talking about Bove's loan deal? I buy him. I'm trying to buy him. So that's why I want that to go through. He's on loan now to us, and I get him permanently for that price with a pre-negotiated contract, which I would not be able to do again, so I need to make sure that we do that. His value's gone up. And his coach is mad at me because I'm not playing him in the position that I agreed to play him in. The player's not mad at me, the coach is. So if I fail to get that permanent signing, it's going to cost me more money and I may not even be able to get him back on loan. So that's already been budgeted. No! I wanted to play you in this game! So annoying. This was your chance to finally get some playing time. Well, I guess we're gonna stick with Titas then. That's a real shame. Yeah, even though we have $0 in the transfer budget, the loan deal that we're buying Bove for was already paid for in advance, right? The board held that in reserve, so we're not going to go broke. Milan drew again. So if we win, we come in striking distance of second place. Juventus eke out 1-0. And they ran away with the league again this year. Would be a useful signing. He's not really that useful. I thought he might be a youth product person we could loan in that would be useful, but that's not the case. But Chiesa finds a way. Yeah, well, Chiesa's always going to find a way. It's Chiesa. Yeah, I mean, Bove's pretty good. Right? I mean, he's not a stellar, but he's really good for what we do for us, right? So we'll pay 5.5 for him, but he's worth more than that. If we can get Destin on loan too again, that'd be awesome. We're gonna leave Bell out, I think. We want to get Indica back, and we got that loan deal approved, but then he rejected the loan move, so we got to work on him. Diaz is back. He's going to play this game. Parola's back. He's going to play this game. We're going to give a lot of people a deserved break. I was hoping to play this kid, but I can't. So now the other young goalkeeper that is in on loan is going to come in as the sub. We'll play Cavallari. We're going to play Devine, and then we're going to get Bove in here because we have to play Bove. And then Diaz is going to run out wide. We're going to play Aristitanio, and then we're going to leave... where the hell did Raimondo go? There he is. Throw him up front. And then, where is... What's your status? 45 minutes? Okay, we'll probably bring you in as a sub, and you are not returning to training yet. Cool. Delamere is going to come in for Indica. And then we'll bring Parola in for Scalvini as a sub. That should all work out, I think. I think we're going to run with this. See if we can maintain our spot, get the 3 points. I don't want to be dropping points. The key is to not drop points. Man, that sucks the youngsters out because I was really hoping to play the young goalkeeper, but we're not going to be able to do that, and that's going to hurt his ability to get better. I'm going to get the other half of my sandwich. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. Because I am hungry. We'll see what we can do here. Now, if he was on side, that'd be awesome. Great vision. And he was. Beautiful bit of play. Great run, great pick out to cross the ball out that way. That was fantastic. That was Fiordalicio too, I'm pretty sure, right? No, it was Resitanio. Smart guy. We really should have no problem in this game. We're gonna have a week break, which will be great because we just played 4 games back to back to back with like 2 or 3 days only of a break in between, with not really a lot of squad rotation because a lot of people were injured. Well, that was close by Scalvini there. We'll probably have to take off Miguel. And then we'll bring on Luca Ranieri. What I'm most shocked by is the fact that Eddie Salcido didn't take our offer and instead went to Cagliari. And we're in third place and going to the next round of the Europa League. And you're fighting to not get relegated, essentially. Like, what are you doing? Really stupid on his part. I think we'll take Gutierrez off at halftime. Ooh. You know, I don't know why in FM22, but this has happened more often than in the other ones. You get these weird crosses back and forth between the wingbacks, and the wingbacks go for headers, which is weird. From like really far out. Complain about the shooting. Oh, we never pulled what's his name. There we go, do that. And we're gonna pull Bove off for Emmanuel. And Cavallari's having a shit game as the AP. So we'll pull him now. Not sure why he's not doing so hot. Wasn't his day, I guess. All right, we had the rest of that sandwich. We're good to go. Now, one thing I'm really nervous about is I don't know what my budget's going to be in the summer. And just based on history, it's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be enough. And we've got several players that have gotten on the radar that are going to be trying to be poached in the summer from a lot of different clubs, and I'm not going to be sure whether we're going to hold on to them, because this happened to us with Papetti. We had Andrea Papetti, and last summer I rejected all the deals to sell him, and he didn't even want to leave. The player didn't want to leave himself, and the board overruled me and said, we want this money, and they sold him anyway. And I'm very nervous that we're going to have a couple players this window that are going to be in a similar situation. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. It's a weird bit of play there and a weird goal opportunity for Ristanio. Not sure why he cut it back. We are kind of playing like dog crap, if I'm being honest. But we just went through hell and back with those 3 games back to back to back. And those were the most important ones to win, so if we can skate by here, I'll be pleasantly happy anyway. Even Scalvini being on a 6-4 is kind of weird. Alicio, Raimondo misses. Devine. Oh, a little cheeky there. Not sure what Raimondo's doing. Oh, come on. He better be onside. But they're saying Raimondo was offside. That's possible. I'm not sure where he was. Yeah, he was way off when they did that pass. Yeah. Surprised it took him that long to call that. 12 goals. I wish it was 12 goals. 12 shots. A 1.12 XG. We don't have a lot of possession, but that's okay. We just gotta hold out here. And every time I say that, we get screwed. Because I'm really good at counting before it's over. And why did you leave him wide the hell open? Phew. That was a close one. So, we're going to have a week off. And what we need to do in this week off period is we're going to go through all of our contracted players. We still haven't hit the cap of the wage budget yet, despite having our transfer budget at 0, which is a good and bad thing, but it means we can try to sign some contract extensions to try to keep people at the club. So we're looking for anybody who's got less than a year or less than 2 years on their contract. I don't think anybody's got less than a year. Anybody who's less than 2 years on their contract that we want to keep, we need to try to do a contract renewal and give them a raise. Otherwise, we're going to risk losing them. I mean, I have a lot of extra money. We got like a couple million. But everybody counts. We also owe, I think it's Alicio. I don't remember who. We owe somebody a contract promise. We're going to go do that. That's the first thing we're going to do. And then whatever money we got left over is what we're going to do next. And that'll be based on a priority in terms of who's eligible and also which one's the most important to keep. Because I don't think we're going to be able to do it for everyone. Come on, ref, blow this whistle. Give us this 1-0 grindy victory, and we'll take it. I'll just say it was a good win. I don't want to rip them too bad. We played 3 really hard games, and we grinded it out. So after 30 games played, we sit with 69 points. We are 1 victory away from tying with Milan here for 2nd place. Inter haven't played yet. And we are now still 11 points clear of Fiorentina. And we have an opportunity to take away 3 points from them. And then we have to hope that Napoli somehow drop points at some point. Wow, Nuno was furious with VAR. Diaz coming in after a huge injury that left him out for multiple weeks on end, comes in and does the business. They failed to register a single shot. Did Diaz only go straight away? And only goes always bonus. I wouldn't swap him for nobody. JK, I probably would, but we're going to say that. Give the players some confidence, right? Give them a confidence boost. I'm going to decline. I'm not talking about VAR. I'm going to get in trouble. And so we are now 4 for 4, which is a great way to start. We're now going into April soon. We will be in April on the next week. Okay, so let's do a couple things here. Let's look at our club finances. We got no money left over. We got 22. I'm bringing out the calculator. We got 22.4 committed out of 26.8, so that's 4.4 on the top, which means I can give 2 million additional budget to 2 other players. Now, in terms of promises, we do not want to sell this guy, so we're gonna not make sure that's... Oh, come on. Oh, son of a bitch. I clicked the wrong button. What's his value anyway? Who's he wanted by? A bunch of... He's wanted by Man United for a transfer? Are you nuts? Look at that jumping reach. A 19 for a jumping reach and 16 natural fitness. I mean, we picked this guy up from nobody. I mean, he was at Ternana in Serie freaking B, okay? We picked him up for 500k. Right? Picked him up for 500k. And he's now worth 2 million some change at 27 years old. He's got 19 jumping reach, right? As a goalkeeper. 54 appearances. Was his goals allowed goals? I mean, you know, it's not bad. He's conceded 45 goals in 54 appearances, so it's a little less than 1 goal a game, right? Yeah, he's a goalkeeper. Yeah. But still, you'd think it would help for defending set pieces, right? And he's got a driven personality. He's just awesome. He's a fringe player who could still improve, and he's labeled as a backup on his contract. Now, his contract's going to expire, so we need to offer him a contract for sure. Luca, we said we were going to sell him. He's transfer listed, so that's fine. We can keep that alone. Fiore Alicio, we need to offer him a new contract. We promised him we were going to offer him a contract. He's a squad player. We're going to go get this out of the way. He wants to be considered a regular starter. He only... Oh, okay. What was his previous offer? What's his existing? 724? Okay, so he doesn't want that much. But we don't want to give him too much. So I kind of want to be like, okay, I'll give you like... I want to get that number down there at the bottom. To be like less than 1.2. That's fine. Can I give the agent more money? Remove that. Remove that. You're breaking my balls. The agent's like, give me more money and I'll make it work. Okay, we'll leave that and that in place. And then let's bump this down to like... See, it's still... Okay, I don't want to lose him, so we're just going to have to accept that. So... Okay, whose contracts are expiring? These guys are all on loan. I don't care about them. So expiring in 27. Ranieri, don't care about him. Cavalieri, we need to do something with his ass. So we're gonna have to give him a contract, so he's a priority. These guys we just signed on loan for next year, so that's not a problem. Everybody else is on 28 plus and Titas. So the two we need to give contracts to is Titas and Cavallari. So let's go to Titas and let's offer him a contract. Why is he unhappy at the club? Oh my god. What is your problem, buddy? He's still stuck on the wants to leave phase. That hasn't been shooken yet. If I change his playing time to first choice goalkeeper, maybe that'll make him want to stay. Okay, so if he doesn't want to sign a contract, then the next kid on the block was Cavallari. Where is he? Yeah, I'm not even going to negotiate that. That's fair. Done. So we've done that. We got the restricted window showing up. Oh, the other thing we want to start doing is looking at some staff stuff real quick. I know this is kind of boring, but I want to get through it now because we have a break and a pause. Because after this pause, it's going to be pedal to the metal to the end of the season. Right. Okay, now we finally got the youth candidate evaluation, and despite them saying that we had top talents across the board, a lot of these guys look like they suck. Eight finishing, 16 in natural fitness. How do you have a 6 in strength? He has a 6. He's 5'6", 100. He's 121 pounds. I mean, granted, he is 15, but still. Tries long-range passes as a deep-lying forward. Okay, well, that's semi-halfway decent. Decent technique. Passing is all right. He can improve. I don't know if he's ever going to get anywhere close to that potential, though. Dude, the name Vlad, we have to keep Vlad the team because his name's Vlad and he's from Romania. We're keeping Vlad. I don't care. Oh, personality is unsporting. Classic Vlad being unsporting. I love those. How are you unsportsmanlike? But then you have 17 passing. So you just like, are you just unsportsmanlike to the opposition? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're an unsporting individual to the enemy. But you're like, hey, man, you want a ball? You want a ball? You want a ball? I'll pass the ball around all freaking day long because I don't have any other talent whatsoever. The guy's got zero talent anywhere else. Great first touch, great passing. He would really be a really good DM, honestly. I don't know why he's playing so high up the pitch. Can't tackle, though. That's why he's up here. Can't tackle. Absolutely zero fitness, but he is 15. But still. We're going to keep Vlad just because his name is Vlad, and he's from Romania. This guy is a guy you definitely don't want on your team when they have 17 plus aggression. That's a recipe for red cards. We got a goalkeeper who's nowhere near as good as the other goalkeepers, so I think we're going to offer to these guys, and we're not going to offer those guys contracts. Let's go here, offer him a contract. Yep, done, cool, don't care. You too. Yep, cool, done. And, yep, Vlad, you're coming in here. You're a future prospect, too. Yeah, 56K. I will totally do that. Well, that was disappointing. I was hoping to get a little bit better youth intake than that, but we will take what we can get. Yeah, free transfer deadline, I know. Oh, yeah, we were going to do staff. We've got 2 4.5 stars here, and then we got Kelvin, who we don't need. And his contract's gonna expire next year, so we can be okay with that. We really need some possession coaches. We've got too many fitness coaches, honestly. We got 2 4.5s, and we've got, you guys can't see that. Well, you can because it's above my name, but we've got 2 4.5s and 2 4s over there. We really need some more possession coaches. Getting an attacking coach wouldn't be too bad. And we've got 3 4-star defensive coaches. What else can Baldini coach? Where was Baldini? Can you coach any of this stuff? Nah, you're not good at that. Cool. So which one of you doesn't... So your contract's gonna expire. So you're gone because of that. So that I won't have 3. I'll have 2. So I'm 1 redundant. Actually, no, you're on this guy's. Wait, can you go over here? Yeah, okay, that's fair. So you'll go away, and then one of you two will move over to the other one, and that's fine with me. And then I might end up getting a new assistant coach anyway, and hopefully you can coach something that's not defending. So we're going to look for a technical possession coach. And it'd be nice to try to get a better offensive coach as well, because I can kind of pick any of these for myself. Let's go there. So we want possession tactical, possession technical. And so we want somebody... Okay, let me do this. No, we won't do that. Yeah, give me a second. I want to screen grab this so I don't have to keep bouncing back and forth. Just bear with me. I didn't grab the right one. Where is he? I want to grab Moretti. I want to screen grab him as a reference. Okay, so we got the reference. Let's go to staff. Staff search, clear. I don't know what we were looking at before. We're not doing that now. So we're looking for coaching. We're looking for a coach, and we want to pick attributes associated with possession tactical to start with. Okay, defending coach capability, freaking 18 defending, 16 tactical. That's kind of cool. Don't really need him though. Attacking, mental, tactical, technical, level discipline, not too bad. He's got 20 adaptability though. This guy looks like he might be useful. Do you want to be a coach? I don't know. No. The answer to that's going to be no. Coaching, coach, pick. Possession, technical. It's just those two. Who's this guy? The Scotsman. No adaptability, though. Alright, so that's a big fat bust. Let's look for an attacking coach. And then we'll call it quits on coaching. And I just want to check some scouts, and then we'll be done, I promise. Coach, pick. Let's go for attacking, tactical. Anybody? Any takers? Apparently Xavier's just the guy. Cool. Nope, that's it. Cool. All right. So under the recruitment team, we still need some analysts, which we're not going to look at yet. I think Spanish scout. Our scouts aren't horrific, but it'd be nice to see if we can find some new scouts. Like those, like, why did I hit cancel? This was the Portuguese that we tried to sign. Longoria. Honestly, he'd be a great GM. Who is? Do I even have a GM? You're not gonna let me click his name, really? There we go. 17, 16, 16. His contract expires in a year. He's not very adaptable either, and he's not doing well. This guy's got good adaptability. Like, maybe we just replace him as a GM. He wants to be a scout. Okay, that didn't work. Steve Weaver. Admar Lopez. Well, he knows France, Portugal. I don't really need another French scout. Riccardo Piccini. I could get him to replace a scout, but he won't take that. We know that, but we're going to try anyway. These are all Englishmen, and I'm not interested in any of the English scouts, so that was a big fat bust. Let's ask to improve the training facilities. I really want to add more sports scientists. I want to increase scout salaries as well. I don't know if we're going to get all those. We're going to just try it. This is about the only thing the international break is good for. It gives you an opportunity to, like, relax for a second, like, recompose yourself, right? So that's all good. That's all goodness. Let's see what happened here. Dest rejects the loan offer. Damn it. Okay. Alright, they don't care. Fine. Alright, no capability there whatsoever. Great. It's just what I wanted. Thank you, board. You guys are so freaking helpful. It's frustrating. They didn't do the other one yet, though. Alright, we can hopefully try to get this one done. I don't know, I kind of like this one, and I kind of like this one. We did it! You make a good point, we're glad. Alright, that's good. We at least got something. So that's being improved. The tune of $6 million freaking dollars. So our overall balance is tanking because we spent a bunch of money. That's okay, though. We're going to get a crap ton of money at the beginning of next year. So let's just take it and run with it. Hitting a save point. And we signed a new contract with the club last stream, which was kind of funny. Newcastle, one of the worst records in the Europa League defending corners. Good to know. Too bad we're not playing Newcastle. Okay. Raimondo still doing pretty good. Vintali is now, who? Oh, Vlad is homegrown now. Vlad, we're gonna see what Vlad can do. Wow, Vlad's worth some money apparently. Just like that, he's worth a bunch of money. These guys are all apparently worth some money. Up to 10 million. Yeah, bullshit. I'll gladly try to sell him for that. This kid is garbage. He's a winger with pace. And that's it. And he's fairly determined. Jovial personality, likes to switch ball to wide areas, but literally can't cross, cannot dribble, cannot pass. So he's a Usain Bolt as long as he doesn't have the ball. Very useless player. Not making him chief scout. Sorry, we're not doing that. Rossi signs a 3-year deal, so he pens a deal, he pens a deal. His promise has been kept. Nobody's on the training naughty list, so that's all really good. We're gonna wait like another week or so, and then we're gonna go back to those loans that we couldn't get through, and we got to give the players some time because they rejected it. That's why we do it in March. We'll try to hit it again like mid to late April, and then we're gonna have to hit it again in the actual window. And we don't care that Close is unhappy because we're gonna be buying the player and the player's not happy. The player's happy. We're playing 17th place Frosinone, and this will be a great game for the young goalkeeper, but he is out for 3 weeks with an injury, so we will have to play Titas. Unfortunately. Raimondo showing progress, that's good. Dest resumes training, that's awesome. The other thing we're gonna do real quick is go check our... He's wanted by a bunch of people. It would be nice, but I doubt we're gonna be able to afford him. He's at Cologne, he's not gonna be that great. Saravi we looked at. We know who Moran is. Wants way too much money from Brighton, and honestly, I don't really know where I would be able to play him. And he's gonna take up a non-EU slot. And even though he plays wide, he doesn't cross the ball. So he's gonna be like an inside forward or something, but he's an inverted wing. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him. This guy, the Georgian, crazy agility and flair. Very good technique, but again, can't really cross the ball a whole lot. Passing's kind of subpar. Really great ball-winning midfielder. That's kind of a steal of a deal for him. Well, he is 28, though, so maybe that's not really... I take that back. We get like 1 or 2 good seasons out of him. If we lost somebody, though, this would be a good pickup. So we're going to add him to our midfield list just in case. Ivan we were looking at, he can cross the ball pretty good. I like this guy, but he just moved to Southampton in the winter window. I think it was the winter window, and they picked him up for 6.5. Yeah, they want too much for him. Keep tabs on him anyway. This guy I haven't seen before. Again, pacey guy on the wing. Can't really cross the ball. He's already 23. Who's got A+ rating reports? It's not about Leicester. Advanced playmaker, good passing, good technique, high work rate, driven. Okay, that's not a bad deal here. We'll add him to the midfield list for the summer. Paulo Romeo, we know who this guy is. We want him. He just costs too damn much money. I don't know, I think it might be too late to develop him too because he's already 19 years old. Yeah. 20 flair though. Likes the lob keeper, tries long passes, ambitious personality. What shortlist is he on? Yeah, we'll leave him there. Too old. I don't know why this guy's so freaking rated so high. I don't get it. Why am I scouts? Santa Maria. That's about it. Now, the last thing we're going to check here is we're going to go back to this short... Oh, God. I hate when they put those in here. He's being asked to leave. And his price came way the hell down. He wouldn't be a bad signing, honestly. I really like him. We missed his signing from Boca. They signed him for 8. I don't have the money. I mean, if I was a big club right now, I would totally snap this kid up for 20 mil. I don't think I'm going to have the money, though. Perfectionist personality. He'd be a great playmaker. Or a Masala, honestly. Like, he'd be a great replacement for Tavine. So... What shows? He's already on my short list, so that's interesting. We know who that guy is. Franca is the one we want. We want this guy. We want this guy in our club. This is the guy we're going for. We need a good box-to-box midfielder. We haven't gotten one yet. He's got high finishing, high first touch, good long shots, great technique, good physical attributes across the board. This is the guy we're going to try to sign next year. He's priority number 1. An optional person is Sabella. Don't know what his price is. Well, what I wanted to check was his last scout report. Yeah, it was a while ago. So we're gonna take Sabella and say, I wish they told you which scouts were scouting which region when you went to that panel. Who's scouting in Argentina? Okay, we'll send him to Bop. Bop can go look at him. I want to re-scout him and see what he looks like. We know Pagano's listed on loan. I don't think we're going to take him anytime soon. And this is an interesting 18-year-old Colombian. I think that's all I really need to look at for now. This is another guy we're looking at buying if we can, especially if we need a replacement. Wisdom went to Dortmund, so we lost on him. If we can't bring Indica back, this is another option for us. Potentially. I would really like to steal Cambiaso. Yeah, his wage is too high, though. I can't pay that wage. And then we don't really need to look at goalkeepers anymore because we have a goalkeeper. And in the attacking department, Luca's trying to leave again from Napoli because he never played for them. I don't want to run a target man. That ship has kind of sailed for him. This is the guy that we need to see if we can sign, but I'm afraid that he's going to go to a really big club before we can get our hands on him. We just have to keep that in mind, that's all. This is going to be an interesting summer window for sure. Let's see if we can get this ball moving again. We kind of took a little longer than I wanted.
We got to think about redoing some of those loan approaches for next year. We're looking to figure out who we can buy from South America for the summer window. We're going to see how much money we get.
Maldini debuted. That's great for him. And we've got Leipzig coming up next. So this is going to get really interesting really quickly. Baroni's future. I don't really care about Baroni's future. Press summary to inbox. Next Gen Award. I do want to scout some of these next gens because these are potential loan players I can get. Since that guy's Czech, he doesn't take up a EU slot. What? An absurd amount of money for a Frenchman. They signed him for 12 million. Wow. Scout that kid. Pons. Not interested in Pons. Englishman, unfortunately, is going to take a non-EU slot. This looks intriguing enough to me, even though he's at Liverpool. Okay, this guy is a no. Another Czech striker, though. He's 17. Who's he playing for? Slaven Libark, and he's on... Okay, we're going to go scout his ass. And another Englishman. This guy looks super versatile in midfield. If I can get him on loan to replace Devine on loan, that'd be really smart business because he won't take a 90U slot. And he's actually a better player. And at 19 years old, not playing for the first team for PSG, we probably could be able to get that to happen. So we're going to look to do some of that as well. Oh, we got to do all this shit. I'm going to delay all this. Monks, I don't know that I want to keep Monks. Vucevic, I don't really need to keep him. These are all under 18, so we're just going to delay all these. Argento is not a great scout to be a head scout, so maybe we can sign a contract for him as a regular scout. He's not good enough. If these guys are being released, I doubt they're any good. No, good to know. We're at a point now where we're good enough in Serie A that some really high club rejects are not really going to be good for us right anymore, because we're looking for the same kind of thing that they are. All right, overall balance still in the positive. One thing I did want to check, what's our debt look like? We've got the 7. That's the debt for buying Bove, by the way. And that's okay, because that'll get balanced out by the amount of money we get next year. I mean, in the summer from the end of this year. His contract's gonna expire. We don't need him anymore. Trying to get up onto this game. I was like, we won't spend a lot of time in this window of opportunity here, and then we spent like 25 minutes. Let's, come on. Let's go a little faster, game. We can do it now. Come on. Spin the wheel. They really need to, like, parallelize the whole, like, movement of FM better. Because a lot of things don't rely on other stuff. Hashtag being a computer geek, but... I've got the new i5 12th gen from Intel. It's got, like, a ridiculous number of cores and threads. So the fact that it's this slow tells me it's not really a hardware issue at this point. It's more like a SI's got to get their coding experience a little better. You're saying he become better than Bove? I doubt it. The Napoli could be a key player. I doubt that very much. He's a quality player. Debatable. We're going to leave these guys in the U18s for now. Let's attend this press conference. I don't have any answers with him. Do you feel your ambition to become a matchmaker shares person? Of course. Disagree there. A match against Frosinone is always eagerly anticipated by your fans. Really? Don't you agree that these clashes had something special? Yeah, they're terrific. Sure. I don't know why they're like a rival to us anymore, but that's all right. Were you pleased not to have too many players away? Yeah, I'm certainly happy we had most of them here to train. Yep, that's exactly what we want to do. Do you have an update on his injury? I'm always reluctant to talk about it. Andrea Pirlo got hired at Empoli. Interesting. Well, he moved to Schalke for a while. He's not that great. I'm trying stat-wise in the game as a coach. That's what I was saying. How many questions? Let's say that on the last one. You under 23s were relegated to Serie C. That's hilarious. The fact they were in Serie B was kind of interesting. So it looks like Genoa is going to lose out on coming into Serie A again. Verona is going to come back. And it looks like now Torino is going to drop again. Which kind of sucks for them. But it is what it is. We are good to go. Come on, one more day. We can make it. Praise. Nobody's on the training naughty list. Very good to see. All right. I would love to have the young goalkeeper. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it because I'm so upset. So frustrating because he's not going to do well sitting around. 5 to 10 more days. He'll be back next week, hopefully. All right, we have to worry about the Leipzig game, actually, so... Fuck. One, two, three. We have 4 days, though, so it's not like I have to really rotate for it. But I've got 2 days before the Parma game. That's something we got to consider. Now, Parma are also kind of shit, too. So let's run Indica here again with those two guys. I think we run a halfway decent team. 45 minutes of action for him. We need to run Bove. We'll run Cancellieri. Nicolo can actually, no, this is the game where we want to play Cavalieri. And then let's put Diaz up front this time, and then let's put Maldini out here. And then we can either bring in Bell for him, move Diaz in and bring Bell up top. We have some more options this way by setting it up that way, I think. And then, see, this is what I'm nervous about. Like, major clubs want Miguel, right? That's not something I can hold off. And somewhat major clubs want Titas. Titas wants to leave, which is kind of dumb. Raimondo is wanted by Udinese and Sassuolo. That might be a little hard to fend off, but I'm really worried about Gutierrez. Because I don't have a direct replacement for him because we lost out on signing Rigeri. Because he went to Milan. So, what's his value right now? 21. He's considered a fringe player. Yeah, I'm really afraid we're going to lose him. He's a value deal right now. $1 million wage, and he's, like, amazing. And he's also our team captain, currently. Come on, we can click all these at once, right? Yeah. Oh, boo. Yeah, let's run with this. Go to the match. Get her done. Everybody knows what they have to do. We give them the fate statement. We're going to hit the tunnel, hit the match preview. Skip. We're going to shout some encouragement. And I'm going to be right back. I got to use the restroom. Well, I was hoping to come back to not being 1-0 down to the 17th place team in the league. How the hell did this happen? What a mess this is. Oh. Bendy. We have a 1-1 XG. They got 0.34 and they scored a goal. Really? 2 shots, 2 on target, and the one they had went in. Everybody's got some 7s and stuff, so we're not playing totally bad. What's going on, guys? What happened? Bove. UK. Oh, that's a great run. Let's go, Diaz. Oh, that's dirty, Devine. Oh, my lord. I love the kid. I would love to bring him back in, but we need the EU slot for somebody else. The non-EU slot, that is. That's a way to get back into a game. It just took me to show back up again. Whew. That's what we call pretty. We will take that. Let's go with this. So you make it 1-1 at halftime, so I don't have to rip into them too bad. Let's keep pushing. Let's get another one. There's no excuses. We can't drop points to Frosinone. We need to make sure we gain these points here because we're going to drop points at the end of the season. Diaz with a one-timer. Immediately making a responsible impact based on the halftime talk here. He was the assist for the first goal, and then he scores one himself. What a way to come back into the club after an injury. Beautiful one-time strike. Goalkeeper can do nothing about that. Ooh, almost one for Maldini, too. I don't really know what to do in terms of subs, to be honest. Huge ball to Cancellieri there. Diaz again, finds Fiordalicio, loops the ball to Maldini, did a crazy header. Let's bring Bell in for Maldini, I think. Because he's the tiredest one out there. And then we want to give Devine a bit of a rest, so maybe we'll take him off and bring on, I don't know. We can bring on Emmanuel and move Bove up, I guess. We'll bring Nicolon and slap Cavallari over there. Diaz again. One thing's for certain, Diaz is going to stay on the field. Up there at the front. I want to give Gutierrez a break, so let's go ahead and do that now. We'll put in Luca Ranieri for him. That's like a guaranteed thing we're going to go do. I'm saying like the 65th minute, we'll give Maldini a break. Bring on Bell in that slot. Leave Diaz up front because he's doing really well up there. Oh, my lord. Yeah, he was definitely off. "24 shots, 11 on target, a 197 XG. Bring on Bell. And let's bring on Emmanuel. Run that. Milan going 1-0 up against Sampdoria. They almost dropped points. Hernandez saving the day, it looks like. For now, at least. And we're only up by 1 ourselves. Would be nice to get another one in here. Cancellieri's got time and space. Goes to the sideline. Diaz cuts back to Cancellieri, and he couldn't bend that one in. Bell picks it up and gives it away to the defender. He's got a wow. That's some hustle there from an offensive player to come back and win that ball. Bell to Dicka. The intended target there was Diaz. Cleared. Be careful how you pass that ball. Thank you. Back to you. Back to... All right, he got a yellow card. That's interesting. Don't remember seeing that. Huh. That is a wee bit weird. Oh! Oh. Offside. Come on, let's hold this out. Flicked on, Titas. Scalvini back to Titas. Fiordalicio. Scalvini. Cancellieri. Diaz. Run to Bell, and he toe pokes it very gently, and the keeper says, "Thank you very much. I will pick this up with my hands." Ooh. Corner, Cancellieri, and Dicka, let's go. That's going to secure the win for us. We really need to bring him back. On loan. That would be huge. Diaz free. Oh, that was so pretty. That was beautiful by Diaz. And he gets a brace. That injury did him well. We've been playing Diaz a lot before his injury, and he wasn't really performing well. And now he's starting to play like he did before. Granted, we are playing against the 17th team in the league, but it's still nice to see that he's doing the business. And doing it well. 4-1 up, 3 XG. We'll win this comfortably. Took us a while to get there, though. And Inter have drawn, it looks like, and Milan have also drawn. That'd be huge. We get 3 points here, and they both drop 2 points each. That's really, really, really big. Let's hope that's actually the final score lines there. Now I want this game to end so I can find out, because that'd be huge. We can leapfrog Milan, potentially. I think we do, if that's the result, which would be massive. Moving into second place. Good job, lads. Let's see what the thing looks like on terms of the table. We are tied on points with Milan. We don't usurp them because they have a better head-to-head record than we do. By the way, I want to put something out here that I've just realized. We have the second highest goal difference in the league. Right? Juventus have 61. We've got 45. That's a significant margin even over Milan. We are able to score well, and we're defending really good. right? Inter dropped points again. Now they're in strike zone here. So after 31 games played, we're on 72, right? And the next closest is Fiorentina at 59, and we can get 3 more points on them, right? But that is a solid 13 points ahead. And the reason why this is so important is we're looking to drop 9 points at the end of the season, which means we would still be ahead by 4 and could be ahead by a 7 if we win in our game in hand against Fiorentina, right? We gotta hope that Napoli gets screwed up by somebody else. Roma helping Fiorentina to drop some points here. They drew as well. I just noticed that as well. So that's really good. So these results all really went our way. We're doing what we need to do. Now we've got a huge, huge game coming up. We've got the quarterfinal in the Europa League against Leipzig. I don't know how we're going to do in that, to be brutally honest. And Diaz is hitting a vein of form coming back from his injury. And we know why he did that now because, oh no, this is for him qualifying for the Europa League. Okay, he got a bonus for that of 100K. That's fair. Great result. We were very determined. We did that. Scalvini, you can add him. It's a great moment for him. Made my halftime talk way easier, and it was great top drawer stuff from Diaz. Really, really, really good player. Underrated for sure. A wild Pidgey. Nobody wants a wild Pidgey. We got our win. We've got 4 days, and then we're going to play Leipzig. We're going to play the home game first. And we've got Parma, and I think we play them again immediately after that. Juventus have qualified for the Europa League. That's kind of hilarious. They'd have to lose every single remaining game. Now, one thing we do have to go check. This is really cutting it close. Where the hell is Bove? He's on 26. We got 4 games left that we have to play him in to get that signing. And we only have 7 games left in the league, right? We got to do 4 of the 7 he's got to play in. Dumb. I didn't realize at the beginning of the year that it was league games, and I was using him in rotation for all the non-league games, then realized I wasn't accumulating appearances that counted toward the 30-game total. Right? Which was really stupid. So, word to the wise, if you didn't know that, that's how that works. I forgot. I wish Football Manager would, like, change that. Like, it's 30 games played. They don't specify it has to be league games, but that's really what the counter counts, and it's kind of dumb. Like, it should just be 30 games. Yeah, we know Wisdom's no longer interested in us, but thank you for spending the time to scout him anyway. Darmian signs new 1-year deal with Fiorentina. Good for him. I really want to know what our budget's going to be next year. I really want to know. Now, somewhere in the next week here, we're going to have to go back and redo some of the loan attempts again. No. Bell is not going to improve, and he's 22 going on 23, and I'm going to have to register him, and I'm going to have a registration problem. He takes up a non-EU slot, and this kid's fantastic. Look at these physicals. 16s, 17s, 16s. Not bad technically or mentally either. He's a great player. I would love to keep him, but he just takes up a slot that I need right now. If we play our game, we should win. Yeah, Scalvini super important. Mark Van Bommel is at Atalanta? Really? Interesting. Jesus, look at those stats. Now I placed a comment on his career. Or Atalanta's woes and concerns and issues. I'm at Palermo. I don't care. We're going to have to do the same thing we did before when we played at the beginning of the stream. We played against Monaco back-to-back with Inter Milan in the middle. And we went 3 for 3. We're going to try to do the same thing here, go 3 for 3 again. I don't know how we're going to do. I'm not sure how Leipzig now looks like as a team, or a club, I should say. I don't know if they're better or worse than Monaco. What has Diaz's training been looking like? He's still not that bad. Okay. He hasn't started to regress, which is good. Quality player. He's not. He's got 7 finishing as a striker. He's awful, and he's worth like nothing. Vlad is hilarious. We love Vlad. Vlad can pass the ball. Now, hopefully in the Parma game, I can go play Guido. And Dest is finally back. That is huge. Even though Diaz was on fire last game, we're going to run Raimondo up here. Now, we got to be careful because we only can take 7 with us. So, Nicolo's going to play. Ristanio's going to come in. Emmanuel's going to come in. We'll leave Bove. Yeah, Emmanuel's going to come in. Bove's on the bench. Bell's definitely on the bench. Delamura's definitely on the bench. Diaz is definitely on the bench. And so that leaves somebody else. So it's either Cavalieri in midfield, which I don't think we need to do. So we'll probably bring in Luca instead. That'll round that out for now. And we're gonna run this. See how we do. Big moment. Throw some trusts around. Raimondo, we need you to show up today like Diaz did yesterday. Encourage the team. Here we go. I have no idea how good this team is that we're playing against, by the way. Literally no clue. Four, 2, 3, 1. You really shouldn't have too much of a problem with this. I think I am going to put you on defend for now. So we kind of get some more data. Terrible ball to Maldini. Devine, what were you doing there, man? What? Oh my God. Whew. It's looking a little scary. Actually, I was able to get a toe in. Tita says, no thank you. Not today. And they've gotten 4 shots in all the possession in the last 12 minutes, practically speaking. They're playing with wingers. They've got 2 defensive midfielders. So there's a lot of space in the middle then. So I almost want to go like a narrow 4-3-1-2 essentially. Kind of like that's kind of what I want to do is like fill this. Work here. Because they're not really connected front to back very well through the middle. And if I can't get a toes poke in, we might do that sooner rather than later here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna go to this. Run you as the shadow striker, and we're gonna let you roam a bit. Let's try that. I think this is gonna get us a little bit better of a result. Now, there is no way he was onside. There's no way he was onside. Yeah. That was close. It didn't look that close, but according to the lines drawn, it looked pretty close. Now, if I'm doing this, honestly, I'd rather have Bell or Diaz in instead of Maldini, but we're just going to have to run with what we got for now, and we'll make that change later if we think we want to stick with this. And we're starting to look a little more dangerous this way. I like this change so far. Nicolo? Nothing. We're starting to get some more highlights. Our XG's going up a bit. Great tackle by Devine there. He's like doing everything. But they're playing really wide and they don't have a lot of connection front to back through the center. So if we punch through the middle, we should do a lot better here. Let me make sure these guys are not inverted, because sometimes I run that and I forget I have it being run that way. Angelino. Great steal. Let's think about how we want to progress here, guys. Tons of bodies through the middle of the park. Gutierrez now running wide with it. Finds Raimondo. Nicolo. Come on. No. See, I mean, he's not even going to get really an edgewise there that's worth it. 1 minute. Added time. The disallowed goal. I'm not happy with your finishing out front, boys. We got to fix that. You can see Maldini sitting on a 6-4. We're asking him to do a role he's not really good at. I'm going to switch him to a attacking midfielder instead of a shadow striker. See if we can make him move around a bit more. Oh my lord. That's a huge problem for us. Great. Down a goal at home in the first leg. Love to see that. Did they just get a second one exactly like the first one? Is this deja vu or what? It was literally the same thing again. They have a .64 XG and they scored 2 goals in the span of 10 minutes. All right, this is not working. Go back to that. And there's no reason for you to be sitting on defend if we're down by 2 freaking goals. All right, can we get one? Thank you. Let's go get another one since you didn't give me the first one. At least we got a response. Bring Bell in. Can we at least get a draw here? Can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth, but I'd like a draw. Dicka, Scalvini, let's go. Fine. Oh, that's a great ball to catch in the air. I don't know why he went for Bell there with that instead of went with it himself. The defender thinking he's a midfielder. Oh, you hit the post. Ooh. I would love to take Fiordelisi off on a 6-3, but I have really nobody to replace him with. That I will do. Can we get one more goal? No, we'll watch them get a goal. Watch. How do I call this? Explain it to me. I don't understand. I really don't. All 3 of their goals were these like fluke knock-in bullshit on set pieces. And they get 3 goals on a freaking... I don't understand. Well, it wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. I think we just got screwed on luck here. At least from trying to win in the back leg, it'd be nice to not be down by 2 goals and only be down by 1. Well, this is one hell of a buzzkill. We gotta turn around and play Parma right after this, and then turn around and fight these guys all over again. That's a card. Okay, not a card. I don't understand this ref at all. I feel like the way this went in terms of the scoreline wasn't fair. Well, that sucks. That really does suck. Game's over, I don't want to talk about it. I had limited options from the bench. Let's scout him. I don't know anything about him. All right, well, it's going to be like next to impossible to claw that one back. Torino going to play Empoli. Di Napoli turns professional. Good for him. Ranieri's on the disappointment list. Let's try this again. At least Dest is back. Dest is even transfer listed. Trying for those two again. All right, let's do the business in Serie A at least. I think of just 3 days. These runs can be tough on the legs. We did it before, we can do it again. I want to bounce back with a win for sure. You played quite the run of form away. We're set up well to do that. You get along well with, yeah, good relationship. We get along well. Is that rotating the squad? Yeah, it is. Done. We got 2 days and we got to play Sampdoria right after that. Di Napoli shines. That's good for him, because he's not going to shine doing anything else. Juventus drew. Milan takes points away from Fiorentina. That's huge for us. That helps us out a lot. So with each passing game, it looks more and more likely that we will have a Champions League spot next year. We still got to do the business against Parma and Sampdoria and get those 6 points. Guido is capable of playing in the next fixture, and I think we're going to go ahead and do that. He's not. We'll put him on the bench. We'll play him in the next game chance that we have. Fiordalicio is not okay. Death, sorry, is back, so we can do that. Ristanio, going to give him some relief. Bove has to play. We'll throw Diaz up front. We'll throw Bell out over here. Give Maldini a break too. And then in the defensive department, we'll throw in Delamura for Who's worse off? They're both actually kind of shitty. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll throw both of them in. I'm probably gonna regret that later, but that's okay. And then we're gonna throw in Luca Ranieri from the start. And Cavalieri gonna come in. Actually, we're gonna do this. Devine's gonna sit out. We're gonna do that. And then we can bring on Emmanuel later. They got this little narrow Christmas tree nonsense going on. That'd be fun. So let's turn this on and this on then. And yeah, that's what I think we're gonna do. Let's try that. Everyone's trust statements. Encourage the team. There's no excuses here. We should get our 3 points. I can hardly see and tell the difference between these colors. Even though it is white and pink, it's just the way it's laid out right now. It's just not working for my eyes. I don't know about you guys. I'm having a hard time telling the difference. Oh, great. Okay. Baneka almost intercepted there by us. Yeah, that's fantastic. Great. Sure, let's start this one off with a miserable start by losing a goal in the first 2 freaking opening minutes. Oh, that is fun. Love seeing that happen. What are you doing passing-wise? What is this right now? What was that? Well, apparently doing a full-blown change at the back with my 2 defenders was the dumbest thing I could have done. Great ball to Bell. And Nicolo, from long distance, Ospina saw it the whole way. Yes. Bell. Let's go. We're gonna skip that. Matita is getting on my nerves, seeing him always out there with the ball. I love we scored that. We still have a .22 XG. Then we'll bring on Emmanuel for Nicolo in the second half. That's definitely going to happen. Why are they always... What are you doing? Oh my god, defenders. My defense didn't show up today. They shit the bed. I don't understand. I really don't. And once again, they're getting another highlight. Bell almost lost the ball there, trying to smack it forward. Bove dashed. Up to Aristitanio, and no foul for Diaz in the box. That was bad. Are you serious? Delamere, you got a yellow card and you're not being happy with this? Well, we've got something to do to you. Be gone. Get out of there. Done with you. So you play like shit and you get demotivated? You're playing like shit. Now you're on the bench. There we go. That's how you respond. That's what I'm hoping to see. Let's go attacking and get another one. Aren't I already? Oh no, I didn't set pressing on him though. I really should have though. Where is that bastard? We'll take off Nicolo. Are you marking him? Yeah, you are. There's no way Diaz is onside. Literally see that a mile away. Make that change, and then the only other real thing I can do at this point is maybe take off Bell or Diaz, but they're playing well, so I don't want to do that. Encourage the team. We've been yelling at them a lot. Say, hey guys, it's 60 minutes in. It's an even score. Let's sort this out. Yeah, let's actually do that. Where's Maldini? Throw you in. That'll be the last change. We're going attacking, and I still have a 0.87 XG. And I don't get it. I don't want to drop points here. What can I do at this point? We're getting shots on target. Tutas got a 6-2 as a keeper. And the game won't give me a highlight to show me anything in terms of how the game is being played. Even though I'm on extended. Now they'll just show me the highlight where they kick my ass. We're getting nothing from this game. I swear to God, we're gonna draw? Really? We're really gonna draw. Well, we dropped points in the place we weren't supposed to. That's not good. That's super disappointing. We've been at this for 3 hours. I said the mojo wasn't going so hot, we might call it. Do we call it now and try to salvage tomorrow the last Europa game? Or do we just bury the hatchet, try it now, and then end it on a bad note there too, potentially? I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on it.
We will be streaming tomorrow, by the way,
And we will definitely finish the season tomorrow. Yeah, so see... Sabella came back is not that good, apparently. Big thing, doesn't enjoy big matches. That's like a death sentence, despite his good statistics. So... don't think we're going to sign him now. That's why we do our due diligence and investigation. I don't know. I'm thinking of calling it. What do you guys think? I'm really torn on it. Napoli dropped points, so at least that's halfway decent for us. So on 32, we're stuck with 73, so that draw didn't really hurt us that much in the grand scheme of things, but it still was stupid of us to do. Considering we know what we have at the end of the season. Still waiting on those two. I was trying to use that as the barometer of luck. If that would happen before the Leipzig game. We got the Coppa Italia second round that we know we're going to lose as well. This is probably unrecoverable. This is something we need to win, and this was probably unrecoverable as well. So we could just kind of like get all the bad shit out of the way and call it there, too. I think that's what we'll do. Let's do that. Let's just get the bad mojo out of the way. Let's get the badness out. Like, we're just going to deal with the fact we might lose this game and lose out on the Europa League. We know the Cup Italia we didn't care about. We know that's basically an L too. So let's just get that out of the way. And then when we start the stream tomorrow to finish the season, we're going to start with all that behind us. We can start on a fresh page. And these guys don't want to play for us again for some dumb reason. We'll figure that out later, I guess. Let's just get this out of the way. I think that's what we should do. Let's just get it out of the way. Rip the Band-Aid off. Go in tomorrow with a clean slate. We gotta go score like 3 goals in this game. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't even know if we can do it. It's gonna be really difficult. Yeah, we know Guido's passed his physical. That's good to see. All right, where is Gutierrez? You're in. Cancellieri's back in. Maldini's back in. Dica's in. Scalvini's in. Emmanuel's in. Devine is in. And then I think that's all we need to do there. Where's Fiordalicio? We'll throw him in instead of Luca Ranieri. Throw you in instead of Dest, actually. Throw Raimondo up front. Turn this all off. Throw you on defend. And I think that's all we're going to do. And we're just going to hope that we can somehow turn this around. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to have to try. All right, they're highly motivated. Let's hopefully that works. Encourage the team, and let's see how we go. All of their goals were on fluke bullshit set piece crap, so maybe that won't happen this time, and then we'll be able to score some goals and they won't. They're lining up with the same 4-2-3-1 with the 2 DMs. Devine is wide through. And that would be a great way to start the game off, but that did not happen. Is that the Busquets? No, it's a different Busquets. Okay, cool. I was gonna say. Why are we going all the way back to the goalkeeper, Scalvini? Well, what was the point of that? Alicio, Cancellieri. We're looking more deadly than we were before, so that's good. Oh, crazy ball from Raimondo. So we're getting the highlights here. That's positive. Playing well. Let's see if we can get an early goal. Nothing there either. Come on. Warner. Nicolo. Indica. Of course, Gutierrez gets a yellow 15 freaking minutes in. Another highlight that's ours, looks like. Raimondo. Nicolo finding Cancellieri. Oh. Ambitious as hell, but I would take anything at this point. 0.5 XG, 5 shots, 2 on target, 50% possession. Let's go attacking even more now. Let's just pile it on, huh? What's Devine's problem? He's frustrated, and he's very frustrated. I'm not sure what he's so frustrated about. He's certainly hustling. Now I'm frustrated too. What is this nonsense that just happens? Thank you. We do all this good work, we get all these highlights, and they get some bullshit goal. Oh boy. Oh, Titas a little more on his game today, it looks like. Yeah, since we went attacking, we all of a sudden just lost possession for everything. So let's dial this back. Raimondo's on a freaking 6-5. I don't know what to do with this. I really don't. No, we're gonna do this instead. Let's try that. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna go for it anyway. We gotta do something, because I need 3 goals in 45 minutes. You're not going to show me a highlight to tell me if any of this is working? No, you're just going to accelerate the game to 77 minutes in or something stupid like that. They gave us a red card! Mukoko got a red card there. They're now a man down in the 60th minute. Can we get a goal now? Cancellieri finding Bell. This is our chance to get 3 goals. I don't know that we're gonna be able to do it though. They're a man down. They're a man down and we're still not going to be able to score. What do I need to do to score? This is bullshit. I don't understand whatsoever what's going on right now. We're gonna go 0-0. They were a man down. My XG has not moved from 0.88. Like, this is such bullshit. This is embarrassing. This is so bad. I don't understand. We scored no goals and they were sent off. They played a man down for 60 whole fucking minutes. What a shit show. Alright, I think we're gonna call it the mojo's bad. we're not doing so hot. We started off really strong. We're gonna end it here. We're gonna start it tomorrow. At this point, pick it up. Try to get a win from Sampdoria. We don't care about the AC Milan game. Get a win against Fiorentina. Get back on track. It's not the end of the world. We got knocked out of the Europa League, but like just the way that all happened was just bad. Not a fan of it. I'll just put it that way. We're gonna get right up to the game though. Oh, that was not a great run. What is wrong with this game? A freaking hip injury takes Cavalieri out for the next half of a fucking year. As if things couldn't get any worse, they get worse. What is this? We're definitely done. We're cursed at the moment. That was bad. Juventus hammer Fiorentina, so they drop points again. Inter Milan drew, and they also dropped points. So, as long as we win this game, we sit in a really good spot. So at least the luck is going our way in terms of the other team's results. Venezia got relegated officially. And Torino is a foregone conclusion at this point as well. And Empoli's going to be close with Frosinone, but I think they're also going to get relegated as well, it looks like. Taking it in stride. All right, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna save. It's been a pleasure. It's been interesting. We did a solid 3.5 hours. You know, we came into today here and we won against Monaco. We won against Inter Milan. We drew against Monaco. Went into the quarterfinal stage. Got 2 wins off the trot in Serie A. Slipped up against Leipzig in the first leg, drew Parma somehow, and then 0-0 drew and scored no goals despite having a man advantage from the 60th minute on for a half an hour. And I think we're just going to call it here. And then tomorrow we're going to get on and we're going to run this down to the end of the season. And so we need to make sure we win these 2 games. And if we win those 2 games, we can lose these 2 games. And these 2 games may not even matter at that point, and we'll secure Champions League soccer for next year. Transfers, we got to try to bring both of these 2 guys back in on loan. And we need to make sure that Bove comes into the club, who needs to play 3 more matches, and then he will be in the club for 5.5 million. So that's all looking pretty good. I kind of want to loan Devine back in if I can't get Dest. We're going to have to see how that all kind of works out. So anyway, we're going to sign off here. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow. Check the schedule. I believe it's on the schedule. If it's not, I'm going to add it right now. We'll be on tomorrow afternoon playing some Football Manager. Hope to see you guys then. Otherwise, have a good evening or good night or good day wherever you are.